Hey guys, welcome back to Max Chaos Daemons for Unification. Today I have a 3 vs 3 for you, as I thought maybe I let the team games continue a bit. We have Mr.Maley as Imperial Fist with his teammate, the same boxes we had in the last game, I think, playing Chaos Daemons, and his ally is some more boxes playing Necrons, and the enemy team is War Thunder playing Adeptus, Mechanicus, Explorators with his teammate, oh god, Toft, whatever this means, as Tau Empire, and last but not least we have Y as Steel Legion, very red Steel Legion, I have to say, reddish colors all around. We will probably stick with those views already with this his view, with his UI. We have a relay station tier 2 rush opener, really powerful. We have how many stealth suits? 1, 2 stealth suits, 1 generator, and no Tau commander. Okay, that's an interesting opener. We'll have quite a lot of HP going. Did not finish the barracks, that's why. Let's see what happens if he finishes it. What does he go for? Does he go for anything? For firewalls, okay. And we have 2 his past pits into H-Magos. Normally you want to get your second squad and then the Explorator. So not the strongest opener here. You have a full-on armory and hand of down opener for Mr.Maley. Mr.Maley, the question is, what does he go for? Has he has some standard Space Marines, and is Mr. Vin Diesel on the field? I don't see him. So I don't really know why he does go for armory right away. There's no real reason to. Whatever. We have Chaos Daemons opener going some pink horse, has the Chaos, the Demon Lord out of the way. He did not go for a singular fury before the Lord. So this is also a really interesting opener, as well as the Warrior of the Omnisire. The Warrior was the first unit that got across the map and now is a sitting duck, cannot move. For Necrons we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gens. Hopefully all, yeah, it looks like all scarabs, and now some Necron warriors into the Necron Lord. How many Necron warriors do we have? Hopefully only 1. Yeah, 1 squad, so he did go for the full 5 Necron scarabs first. If not, Michael's Explorator wanting to help the warrior was sitting there, but yeah, we'll probably got just yeeted out here and have some tier 2. So now is the question, what did he go for? Chimera Hellhound. So he goes for the vehicle specialization, which is, if you ask me, the wrong way, but he goes for a quick Hellhound, which could be interesting. Other than that, we have some fire warriors covering the mid approach here, so let's see. Critical location is not capped yet. Critical location on this side is also not capped. On this side it is in the hand of Mr.Maley as the Siege Marines. We have a Tau stealth suit getting this relic here. And I know this map only from survival games, to be honest. It's a very long and narrow map, so maybe we see some big explosive stuff later on. But here we have the first Hellhound moving in alert colors, all red. Let's see, we'll probably roast some some Marines here. The AoE damage is pretty good. If you see it, it all gets more or less the same damage. Morale is broken. Is it broken though? They have the missile launcher. Although you say that the they fight harder if the morale is broken, the accuracy penalty of 90% is still active. So this is probably an oversight. So you might say, yeah, they fight harder if they are broken. Yes, they kind of do. Probably have some bonus damage or whatnot, but the 90% accuracy reduction, which is the biggest part of the morale breaks here, so to speak, is still present. Now we have 2 Hellhounds here moving in, but 1 upgraded listening post for the Imperial Fist with a last cannon will be enough. So if he would upgrade this listening post and maybe 1 more in the back, this one here, these Hellhounds would just die instantly, more or less. They have some Necrons trying to force the issue against one squad of his pists, whatever, and some fire warriors. Probably not well thought out plan there, especially if you have 2 fire warriors. The standard mistake of reinforcing them is still present here. Normally you want more squads instead of having a fully reinforced one. It costs exactly the same and you do have to pop for it. Leaves you more char 3 later on. Now we have some hellhounds against pink horrors. Pink horrors, you would think that they are demons and they will lose against it. They will most certainly win it, especially if the demon lord is attached. They are still really good against vehicles. Tau fire warriors fighting away. We have Vin Diesel with a plasma pistol running around. Fire warriors a little too eager. They should let the Maker's Explorator lead the way, or the stealth suits. If he has even the Tau commander, but I don't think he has. We now have here a heavy bolter turret, which is good against all the infantry stuff here. Has an absolute monster range, as you can see here, but there's a hellhound. I would highly recommend, yes, putting a las cannon on it, and we will see how it does here. Boom! You see how it does. I think it was low health, but yeah, you see, like the las cannon is the way to go. Do not go vehicle rush against Imperial fists. If you want to rush vehicles, go to another faction, but Imperial fists have everything in the book against vehicles. They have listening posts with las cannons. They have melter bombs on the Space Marines in tier 1 researchable. They have this ability, the what is it called again? Yeah, so everybody gets a missile launcher for a short amount of time. It costs some resources, not even few resources, and only lasts like for 2 to 3 volleys. They had to move about, so I think, yeah, only 1 volley gets out of there. But yeah, there was some horrors, and this listening post will help out as well. I had this little spin around attack, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Archmagos is still around here. This little woman can repair herself. Actually, all Adeptus Mechanicus heroes can do that, which is kind of neat. I recently just learned that the what is it called again? The Wraith is also repairable, although it's infantry, so that's interesting. Okay, and here we have fire warriors in heavy cover against siege marines. No, this is space marines and horrors in heavy cover. They would win if you ask me, but yeah, there's a Necron Lord and a Demon Lord with his big old fire attack. We have more Hellhounds, and yeah, as if the Hellhounds didn't die enough earlier, he goes for more Hellhounds. Normally I would say go tech up. I have also seen on the left hand side that his tank bunker has finished, and then he should go for the tank ace, in my opinion. His Hellhounds will not get you anywhere. If anything, you would probably need some Chimeras, as they are cheaper and do better stuff. He goes for the big old flamey spin around, but yeah, will just die. Here we have now the Assault, his best bits, which are really good. They also got the Infiltration ability, which is it toggable? I'm not really sure again. We now see some Deep Strike Stormtroopers, very nice. Bad position. I do this all the time as well, deep striking them behind enemy lines, but what do you know, if you deep strike them behind enemy lines, they just die, because they're unsupported. Especially as he was going for the vehicle specialization, they do not get infiltration. If they are infiltrated and there's no detection, they can deal really good damage even behind enemy lines, but as we saw right there, just deep striking them behind enemy lines while they're being shot at is not the wisest idea. They would be best in the supporting firing line here next to these spotters, these pathfinders and fire warrior. They could line in with the long ranged his best bits fire warriors and whatnot with their really long ranged hotshot las guns. Some more explosives here. There's the tank ace. There we have it. This dude has a ridiculous range. Look at it. Probably you can just sit here and fire all day. Really nice. I like the tank ace just for that fact. But there are some immortals on the way. They have their Tesla carbines dealing probably a lot of damage against these tower, but also receiving a lot of damage, especially also from this tank ace. You have seen the damage, the HP drop down. And now as the Necrons are away here, I don't think these Chaos Daemons and Imperial Fist Space Marines can hold the line here against 3 players. Is it 3? The tank ace is not moving forward, but yeah, it's a 2v2 here, but no Necron support is probably not good. As this is now shortly breathing, we could see what the tech level is, or tier 2 for these guys, tier 2 for Tau. We know that it's tier 2, but is it tier 4? The tier 3? Tier 3 is on the way. Is it tier 3? We don't see. I don't think so. Tier 2 for the Chaos Daemons and tier 3 on the way for Necrons. So it's like tier 2, tier 3. And more Hellhounds just thrown against all this anti-vehicle here. I cannot comprehend it really. The tank ace is good because it has such a big range. You will make use of it anyway or other. Oh, lesser blood letters. Are these lesser? Yeah, lesser blood letters. Deep strike in. If you go for corn specialization, you get normal blood letters, and you can then summon from your lord. Ooh, his Vespits going with their cool hoverboards, jumping over everything. If you go for corn, you can then summon also favored blood letters from your Corn Knight, Herald of Corn. So a lot of different blood letters, but these lesser ones just thrown into the mix, probably just to add in some HP sponges to force the enemy away, and it is working. Enemy is retreating, and they are now ready to assault this listening post, which is also getting the solar fuels. Some castles may call it the John Cena beam, which I'm honest to you guys, I have no idea who John Cena is. Sounds like a wrestler to me. And there's a Hellstalker. Hellstalker melee focused vehicle for Adeptus Mechanicus. But yeah, we saw what vehicles, what the favor, the what do you call it? Oh wow! Ouch! What the fate of the vehicles is here, and this one will most certainly get the same ending here. More Hellhounds. Get another unit! Destroyer, no. Get the Stormtroopers. He was just throwing them away and then was probably saying they are not useful, but they truly are. Add him some Stormtroopers in this bunch and A-click to victory. Oh, we have now Ghost Arc, so tier 2.5 is finished for Necrons. The Ghost Arc can teleport, can also collect some corpses, which it really should do here. Can summon the same stuff as the Tomb Spider. Some more horrors here. But have we seen? Yeah, we have seen something else. We have seen some corn blood letters. But a lot of that Necrons here. Oh, Tomb Blade. Also 2 Tomb Blades. But 2 Tomb Blades alone, what do you expect? That they win the war for you? 2 unsupported Tomb Blades will die. These guys are very cheap for what they do. Same with the Death Marks, but there's no need to throw them away. So we have a non-stop attention left and right. What is here? The Necron Lord got revived probably and can kill some generators rather easily. I think he has the phylactery. Yes, he does. So he can just stand here, tank the damage, and get these plasma generators. Now there is some fire warriors wanting to save this. You can pop a solar pulse here and continue getting this generators. Do some economy damage. So he is now Kauyon. Okay, Kauyon is good. Getting the upgrades, I hope. Or has gotten them already. He's tier 3 now. He goes for Jarek and goes for tier 4 actually. So he has gotten the destroyer, I think. Yeah, the destroyer and 2 destroyers. I don't know what a big range they are, but there's no. Oh, there's the Deceiver, and the Deceiver is really mean. He can transform. How should I say? Take stuff to fight for you. You could say. Also summon this fake monolith, which does a whole lot of disruption, and also his attacks have the ability to confuse enemy units as well. So there's a lot going on here. So tier 4 Necrons here as well. I think this is tier 4. We have tier 3 Blight drones now, so he goes for the Nurgle specialization. Blight drones are really strong. I like them. If you go for tier 3 and have not chosen God yet, you may choose Nurgle just for these awesome looking, disgustingly puking light drones, having all the foul mist around them as well. There's the fake monoliths shooting, there's a Razorback just running rampant. Some siege marines that have somehow gotten to the frontier. Tier 4 now though for the Steel Legion, but I don't think they have the chance to get the big units out, because there's a big old push of light drones. There are like pariahs in here as well, but they got focused by so much fire, but still they are still alive. The blight drones as well, they kind of got ahead of themselves. There's a whole fight behind them. There's a Necron arc going down. There's Jarek holding the line. He can pop a field if he wants, but yeah, he died. He lies. All the horrors are still alive here. There would be what is it called? One of these skulls would needed to be here. This is a executioner, so good against infantry, heavy infantry, and blocked up. Like let's say good against all types of infantry. There's another hellhound. Let's donate another hellhound to the enemy anti-vehicle firing line. Oh, there's the executioner. It was probably deep striked in, but yeah, the same fate as all the vehicles. There's another vehicle. Let's donate it, and down it goes. Pew! Come on. It lives longer than I was anticipating. Doing his little dancing move here, but will go down here as well. There's some firing from the Archmagers, and yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. They are now focusing down or firing at the tier 2 building for Tau, which will fall momentarily. We have a solar pulse preventing this hellhound from firing. Not that it would do much, to be honest. The blight drones are more good against infantry, it seems. Infantry building aircraft, not against vehicles. We have an annihilation barge now as well. It's tier 4, I think. Is it a barge? Yeah, it's not a hero. He did not go for a what you call it, a dynasty. He's trying to get the tank ace again, but yeah, there's no way he's gonna hold it. In the middle we have a big fight of yeah, these are the hover bikes, his best bits, but yeah, they will not live today. We have some stormtroopers again, a little late on the party with the stormtroopers. Maybe a few hellhounds less and a few more stormtroopers would help, but yeah, they have quite a long reinforcement time, so you want to keep them safe, get the numbers up and then charge. Who is he focusing actually? He's moving down there. Oh, and there we have a Predator Executioner. He will absolutely execute any infantry with all his 3 plasma guns. I want to see it fire once. Come on. Fire! Boom! This is so much fire in the middle. Did I saw something jump here? Oh, it's a tier 4 Ghost Near Stealth battlesuit. This is the only battlesuit available if you're going for Kauyon. We have now also the Flying Croissant, the tier 4 flyer for Necrons, so there's no way they're gonna hold it. Valiant effort here. They have some infiltrated, probably. No, they are not infiltrated. Pathfinders here. There's some nonsense from the Chaos Demon going on. I have no idea what it is. Probably one of the abilities from the Doom Pit. We have the Lehman Russ King pattern. So tier 4 was done for Adeptus Mechanicus as well. This Lehman Russ is absolute bonkers, but you now have limit to 2 instead of 1, and the weapons are randomly chosen. So he has a battle cannon, a heavy bolter, and a plasma cannon at the side. Front is probably missing. It looks like a flamer with a missing model or something, but yeah, AdMech will get reworked eventually. So Tau gives up in the middle, and we have even some Devastator Centurions here. So yeah, a lot of action in the middle, basically non-stop at some point, with some mistakes from both sides, probably a little more mistakes from the I'm sorry to point it out, from the Steel Legion player, but yeah, in the end we had a lot of happiness, a lot of fire in the middle. I mean, the Chaos Demon player also had a weird opener where he did not got a single Fury before the Demon Lord, which is something you will never want to do. Did he go for all all 3 warp signatures for the income? They let the Necrons, the generator. That's why they had so much power to get all the late game units out. So yeah, really nice game in terms of cinematics. I hope you enjoyed it. We even got the Titan building up, and it's wow, almost got the tier 1 Titan out as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna try to get some more competitive 1v1s for the next week. So yeah, but for a change, it's nice to have some bigger team gains here. Yeah, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.